Okay, so I wanted to load Spark into a Docker container on my machine. I found this repository, DockerSpark. So take a look in GitHub, p7h/DockerSpark. Now, you don't actually need the Docker file that's shown here. You don't need this. What you need to look at is the instructions here. So to get the latest Docker, we need to do Docker pull. So what I did is I just set up a file here under my C drive, DockerSpark, and we need to get a window. So this is a git bash one on Windows. And then we need to basically follow the instructions here. And so we need to do Docker pull, and this will get us the latest one. So let's do that. So Docker pull. I've already pulled it, so that's why it was so fast. If you try pulling it, it'll take a while to actually pull that down. So I've got the latest image, and now I just need to, again, follow the instructions here, and we need to install the image. So need to go down a little bit in this. So these are all the different ones, but once you've got the latest, so we need to now run this command. Now let me move it over so you can see the whole of it. Sorry, there we go. So run the Spark image. So let me copy that command and go to, and so there we are, Docker run. Okay, we've got a container now running Docker. The image is there. We can take a look at what version of Java we're running in that container. So we've got build 1.8.0131. That Scala version, just checking out the Scala version. So we're talking directly now to our container. So we're running 2.12.2. Okay, so everything's there, and it suggests we load SBT about. That takes a while to actually load, so SBT about. So I'm not going to do it, but I've already, oh no, I probably need to do it. I'm going to pause just so. Okay, so it'll take a while before it gets to this point where it's downloading. And you can see it's downloading lots of jar files. Okay, so we've got SBT loaded. We can load the Spark shell. Okay, so we've got Spark 2.2 shell there. We can get out of the shell. Okay, and now let's start a master. So for example here, so here start master shell here. Let's do that. And we can start a slave. So here start dash slave. Okay, and now we can launch this command to calculate. Hopefully, let me copy that so I can put it in here, and okay, so this is trying to calculate pi, and we see that it's chugging along, and that works. So we have a fully working Spark installation, and now that we've seen how to build it by hand, we can get a YML file, a Docker Compose YML file. And if you go to Getty Images / DockerSpark on GitHub, so this is on GitHub, that there's a Docker Compose YML file there.